can't win. You can't win with original sin. And it doesn't even matter how intelligent or kind you may have been. You just can't win. It was all over before it began. You were doomed.
So you've got like 5 minutes if you want to call in early and get on the pre-show. Hey, this is Matt. Who's this?
I think Jen's coming in.
I just had a quick question. I actually have the positive belief that God does not exist.
I've actually been working on putting together a good outline for this so that I can condense it. But the short version is that I have the positive belief that there is no God. I don't require absolute certainty in order to make a, per my definition of knowledge, absolute certainty isn't required. But I'm not even asserting knowledge. I'm just stating what I believe to be true. I accept tentatively as true the claim there is no God and the claim there are no fairies. I'm still willing to change my mind when evidence is provided, and I'm not opposed to investigating the issue. It's not like I've written it off. I say I believe that claim is not true. And I'll say that for fairies, leprechauns, Santa Claus, and gods.
But the main problem I see with that personally is that fairies, leprechauns, and Santa Claus are a little more like you can identify what exactly it is you're not believing. But with God, it's so, wide, there's so many interpretations and views that it's hard to make a blanket statement at all.
Sure, and somebody could say, well, to me, God is X. God is this pen. Okay, I believe this pen exists. I'm talking about, there is some minimal definition of God that makes it useful and distinct. Now, everybody's got their own definition, and I certainly wouldn't claim that I believe that there are no gods under any circumstances and any definitions. That's not true. What I'm talking about in general is for every God claim that I've been presented with that I would say qualifies as a God claim, I not only don't believe them, I believe they're wrong. Now, I could be wrong, and I don't have the burden of proof, so it's not a claim I have to defend very often. It's just that's what I happen to believe. And it's, for a lot of reasons, it has, the biggest reason is that the claims make no sense. There was a guy who emailed me in this past week who said, I had these two experiences, and in one of them, this knick-knack flew across the room. And in the other one, I woke from my sleep, and there was this 6-foot-tall guy dressed in purple there who told me he was my dead brother, Damien. And because I can't explain those things, I believe that, God sent me those things so that I would have something to cling to when I didn't have other evidence. This is asinine because not only, basically you have two experiences that you can't explain, so you're going to insert an explanation. But the explanation he inserted is one that completely contradicts what he actually believes. Yeah. His explanation is one that there is a God who thinks it's so important for him to have evidence that the best thing he could come up with is to scare an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old and then offer no other evidence at all. It doesn't make any sense, and I have yet to find any other God claims that do make sense. And until they do, I'm believing that they're not true.
Cool. Well, thanks for your time, man.
Sure, thanks.
Yep, see you, bye.
You can't win. You can't win with original sin. And it doesn't even matter how intelligent or kind you may have been. You just can't win.